Hi, it's Nina with Worship Piano Tutorials, and today I'm going to show you how to play the song Praises by Bethel. And the introduction consists of E major, B, again E major, B, again back to E, G sharp minor, and then F sharp. So those are going to be the chords for the introduction. I will show you a rundown of how I play it, and then I'll show you how to play it in slow motion. So that's the introduction. What we want to start with is making yourself feel comfortable with your left hand. It really doesn't matter what you're going to be playing with your left hand, because most of the job is done by the right hand in the introduction. I would encourage you to play more like the first, fifth, like 3 keys of the chord. I would encourage you to play, or you could just do the first 2. For example, in the first E, this is how I would want you to play with your left hand. So you could either play 3 keys, or you could play all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And then with B. With your right hand, you're going to be playing the melody, which is the most important. And at the very beginning, you could do this 1, 2, 3. But you don't have to do those 3 at the very beginning. You could just start with. Or if you want, you could start with. So again, it's these 3 keys, and you play them really quickly, like 1, 2, 3. It's like a precursor before, and then you play with your right hand, and then really lightly press this key, and then back again. So again, I'll play it. And that's how you end it off. So together with the left and right hand, you're going to be playing with your left hand. I'm going to be telling you the chords to play with your left hand. So 1, 2, 3, B, E, B, E, G sharp minor, F sharp. So this ending to the F sharp, you're just going to be playing the F sharp, and then continuing the F sharp right here, the third. It's kind of like an F sustain. Can you see how the F chord is right here? You're just going to be starting with your left hand. Alright, so the introduction chords are the same exact as the verse chords. So once you're done with the introduction, you're going to be going into the verse, which is the same. You're playing E. E, B. E, B. You might add that into at the end when you're playing B, kind of like you did in the introduction. E, G sharp minor, F, and end it off with the same thing that you did in the introduction. So, and then second part of the verse. Oh Lord, to your name. Oh Lord, to your name. Name that's so much greater than all names. So, really, when playing the verse, I usually don't do a lot of solo. You could do something similar to what you did in the introduction. Just keep playing the notes as you sing. But for me, it's hard to sing and play the notes. So I just play the chords and focus the melody on my voice. And then when you finish off with the verse, you go into the chorus, which is, the chords are E, B, E, B, E, G sharp minor, F sharp. So it's pretty much the same thing as the verse. And after the verse, you might want to build up a little bit. So with the E, with the F sharp, sorry. All names, greater than all names. And then you go into E. Be lifted up. B. Back to E. Be lifted higher. B. E. Be lifted up. G sharp minor. Be lifted higher. F sharp. B, back to E, be lifted high, G sharp minor, be lifted higher. And I'll show you a really cool thing that you can play during the verse. During the chorus to make it more powerful. So, you go into E, be lifted up. Be lifted higher. So I don't know if you noticed, pretty much when you play the B, you go from E, be lifted up, you go. You play octaves. So, be lifted higher. And you just add that in between the first and second line of the chorus, and it sounds really beautiful and powerful. And then after the chorus, we go into the bridge. And the bridge chords are G sharp minor, E, B, F sharp minor. So you play G sharp minor, E major, B, F sharp. Your name is life, your name is hope inside me, hope inside me. Your name is love, a love that always finds me, always finds me. back into the chorus. Anyway, so that's the whole song. There's a lot of things to it. We looked at the introduction, we looked at the verse, chorus, and bridge. So that's a lot to learn. Feel free to rewind or forward. Enjoy playing this song.